Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. Got my coffee and my scrappy Sunday mug. I know it's not Sunday, it's Friday, October 21st, 2022, but I haven't used this mug in a long time. So here we are. Coffee, pumpkin spice creamer. Oh, it's good. This is my YouTube channel where I share all of my crafty things, knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, whatever I'm up to. Today I have two whips and one finished object. Oh, and before we get started, I want to share this. I think I finished this in like May of this year. Oh my goodness, I forgot how much I was cleaning up here and I found this and I'm like, so I'll show you real quick. This is my, I think it's called Melting Marl Scarf by Stephen West. If you look at his patterns, you'll find it. We'll talk about my shirt in a minute too. But this thing is huge. So I took like all of my minis. I had a couple advent calendars, I think, or maybe just one, and then like all of my minis, all of my row one minis, scraps, and I held them together. Oh my word. I think this is like 800 grams of yarn. And I just, I took them all and I just put them in color orientation and just went with it. But oh my word, I love this. So I'm so happy. I was cleaning up here and I found it stashed away because I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I finished it in the springtime. Also my shirt, look familiar? I should have used my Nitrovert mug, but I didn't. I'm sorry to say, I think by the time this comes out on Monday, I think she's retiring this collection, which makes me sad. I hope she brings it back. I know it was out last year during Christmas time and then she brought it back, so I don't know. I hope she brings it back. But yeah, this is from Knitty Natty's Spreadshirt Shop, which is Love and Stitches. So maybe bug her enough and she'll bring it back. Don't do that. So yeah, this is my, oh, I love this. I'm like sitting on the floor and the two ends are like draping on my legs. So it's like a big scarf blanket. That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it a scarf blanket. Okay, let's see. I will have all my show notes right down there. I'll have links to where you can find me. I'm most active on Instagram. I'll have patterns, yarns, my reading and watching down there. I will also have my Ko-Fi if you would like to support my podcast, YouTube channel. I don't know what we're calling this. Are we still calling it podcast? I know a lot of people are like, they're not podcasts. KnitTube, CraftTube, I don't know. I also want to mention before we get started, thank you to all of the comments, everyone that commented last week. I had a really bad week. I had a really bad day on Friday and I probably shouldn't have recorded, but I did anyway. And all of you were understanding. I know I didn't have any finished objects last week and it kind of bummed me out a little, but I need to, like, it's not a big deal. You guys don't care if I don't have any finished objects. You probably all completely understand because of the Stephen West MKAL. You know I'm doing that. So I want to thank you all for your comments. It was nice. But I'm in a good mood now. Today we're in a good mood. And yeah, we're just gonna keep that going. I guess we can get started now. I also have some stash today. Oh, I just had my coffee down without spilling it. Okay, finished object. I guess we'll get started. Socks, of course. These are the Magic Heel Socks by Autumn Acorn. Woo. Knitpicks Felici in the Friendly Skies colorway. It does not match. And this one, the black stripe, is a little less concentrated than the other one. And also the blue too, which kind of, you know, it bums me out. I mean, they're both the same dye lot. Come on, Knitpicks, get it together. It is not the same dye lot, but it's okay. It helps that it's not, they're not completely matching, so it kind of hides it a little bit. So these are for my daughter, who is 10. Ugh, my youngest is 10. Oh man. My oldest is going to be 12 here next month. Ooh, the teenage years are approaching. The Magic Heel, a lot of people ask me how it feels. Now, I used to just make her tube socks with no heel in it, and she prefers these over those. So I'm assuming it fits better than just a tube sock, but it probably doesn't fit as well as like a regular heel. These ones don't quite fit me. I'd have to make the foot just a little bit longer for me. I think my heel is like, is it here or here? I think it's probably here. It's not quite in the middle. They do fit. They seem a little tighter around here for me. But I would suggest this pattern for kids. Definitely for kids. Or if you don't like doing heels, try these. These might work for you. Maybe these will fit fine because you don't like doing heels. And that is okay too. Yeah. I used US 2.5, no, a US 1.5, a 2.5 millimeter needle, 64 stitches. Bam. I don't want to give too much away because it is a paid for pattern. Paid for pattern. I did 12 rows of 2x2 rib. So that is my finished object. I think last week I had one sock done. So they are finished. Yay! So I can give those to her. They kind of gave me Halloween vibes, so I decided to knit those this month. Okay, that is my finished object. Now we're going to go on to whips. And this is a new whip. I don't know if this is going to work here. I need to put my arms. There we go. I'm getting tangled in my scarf. Okay, bag first. This is Happy Little Yarn. She is taking a break from making bags right now, so just be patient. She might come back. She's just taking a little break. All right, this is West Yorkshire Spinners in Silent Night. My mom made a comment. I don't think it was not this week, but it was, or not this time, but the last time I saw her, I think it was October 1st, and she's like, I can wear my socks. And she showed me which one she was wearing, and she's like, I absolutely love these ones. These are my favorite. Whenever she does her sock laundry, these are the ones that she grabs first. So they're not sitting in her drawer very long. So I decided to make her more because she loves this colorway so much. So this is what I have done. Oh yeah, you can see that sparkle. Boop, boop. It's pooling a little bit. I don't remember the other one doing that, but she probably doesn't care. They're blue and they're sparkly. So I guess that's just how this one worked out. If you're curious about my stitch markers, I will link a video down below. I don't know when I started these. I know I finished Clue 2, I think Monday. Monday, probably Monday afternoon. I think I finished clue 2. So then Tuesday, Wednesday, I worked on these bad boys. I think I had the cuff already done. Some point last week, I cast on a cuff and I totally forgot to share it here. But that's okay, it was just a cuff. So yeah, this is what I have done, and I have the second sock cast on. So this is what I have. I knit my socks magic loop all the time. Chiaogoo red lace needles, 32-inch cord, 2.5 millimeter needle, US 1.5. And I do an afterthought heel. That's where I'm gonna stick it right there. I did divide this ball into 2 skeins, or divide the skein into 2 cakes. You know what I'm talking about. So that I can do them tandem if I want. Mostly I just like casting both cuffs on at the same time, so then I can just go. I hate doing the cuffs. The cuffs is like the worst part for me. The cuff. The heel, it depends. Sometimes heels bother me, but it's mostly because I just want to move on and I want to do the next sock. I don't want to mess around with a heel. So this is what I have so far. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Did I say 64 stitches? 64 stitches. I think that's it. So that is it. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I feel like these might be done because we're gonna talk about the MKAL here next, and yeah, I have some thoughts. So I'm gonna show that next. So if you do not want to be spoiled, look away. But this is Friday. I'm gonna post this on Monday. So if you are doing this Kulu, you probably already seen it, so you probably won't be spoiled, but I just want to say it anyway, just in case. All right, I gotta kind of shove it in the bag a little so it doesn't get, so you can't see it. So this is Knit for Brains on Etsy. Okay, I'm gonna show it now. So look away, close your eyes, fast forward, do what you gotta do. I also found a helpful tip that I'm gonna share. I also wish, my one thought about this clue, I wish I had DPNs because this cord is kind of irritating me a little, but it's okay. I'm moving on. All right, I think I'm gonna do this so I can show you. All right, I'm gonna show it. Look away. I finished clue 2. I'll just show it this side. So this is section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if that's the order, but I finished, I think last week I just had one of these sections done. So I finished the cables. Look at that. Oh my word. I was on the fence. I was talking about last week. I was like, I don't like this, but I think it was his colors on his video. Yeah, I don't like them. A lot of people like them, but I'm just like, I mean, I like blue. I think his was blue, like an aqua tealy and like a lime green. I mean, I like those colors, but I don't know. Maybe once I see the whole shawl, I'll change my mind. But so we got the cables. And then we got cables over here, and this is gonna spoil the, actually first I'll share my tip. I don't know, I just did this morning, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but I'm using interchangeable cords. So if you can see this, if you don't have those little stopper to use, or if you can't find them, or if you lost them, look at this. Light bulb stitch markers to the rescue once again. Because these cords were like, I had stoppers on each side and on the other one, and they were flopping around. It was irritating me. So I'm going to try this for today and see what happens. But that is my tip. There's little holes in the interchangeable needles. You just stick your light bulb marker in there. Look at that. I don't know where I saw that. I saw a couple people do it. Okay, so now I am on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. Did I dunk my shawl in my coffee? No, I think I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6? I thought it was 7 and 8. I guess it's section 6 and 7. Must be 6 and 7. I am on 6. I have 4, it's like 4.5 repeats. I am like almost done with 4. I guess not really almost. I'm like 4, I'm like 3.5 repeats in, I guess. And when I saw this, I was like, what? Steven, what are we doing? Steven, what are we doing? What? So we pick up on this, on the cable side over here. And we're knitting this like, I mean, it's awesome. I love it. I'm like, what are we doing with this? Are we making a cape? Are we making, is this a belt? Oh, I did mess up right here. I knit instead of purled, but I'm like, not fixing it. I think I noticed when I was like up here, and I'm like, my cable's fine. This part is fine, so I'm leaving it. Not gonna. I don't care. Yeah, I am doing this without the cable needle. I suggest highly that you watch this video and do it without the cable needle, because I feel like if you use the cable needle, it would take forever. But yeah, look at that. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to have some shawl belts. I want to call them shawl belts. I have an idea of where we're going with this, but I don't know if I'm going to like it. Luckily, it's the last clue, and I don't have to worry about trying to hurry up and finish. I know I don't have to. I can just embrace my pace, as Stephen says. But I have a feeling if I don't keep up, I'm going to quit. Yeah, that's how I feel with the shawl. If I don't keep up, I'm going to quit. Also, if I wait until it all comes out to see if I want to knit it, I probably won't. So that is my 2 cents. So we have stitches on hold here. I was thinking that we were gonna like start in the corner and like pick up and knit like a triangle shape, but we're at the point now that this is longer than this. So maybe we're going to continue short rows. I don't know about colors. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you doing this, Cal? Are you like, what? When you saw this? I mean, I love that the rows are only like 25 stitches. That's awesome. There is a lot of rows, but I can get through a lot of rows in a little bit of time. So, yeah. I'm unsure where we're going with this. I don't want to talk about it too much, but I already have. I'm trying to save it for my Vlogtober, where I talk about it more in depth, but I am not mad. I am more interested into where this is going for, and that is keeping me motivated to just keep going. And this is, I have to do this side and the other side, and that is all for section, or clue 3, that's it. So I feel like this is gonna be done today. I think I might be done tomorrow. There is an optional thing to do. I'm on the fence. What if you've seen the clue? Let me know what you think. You can embellish. I'm just gonna say you can embellish your cables. with an I-cord. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Or I might just do one and just do one on one side and one on the other. Just to, because I think he had you do every single cable, which is 1, 2, well, not every cable, five of them. I don't know, since there's 5, maybe I'll do the middle one to be fancy. Then I could just do 2 instead of 10 because, oh my, that's a lot of I-cord. But I really love my cables, so I don't want to mess them up. So if you've done this, let me know. I'm kind of waiting to see what other people do. If they have the same idea I do, or if they're going to do it or not going to do it. So I think that's something that I can wait till the end to do if I really want. So yeah, let me know what you think if you've seen the clue already, which I'm pretty sure you already have because it's Friday. I know it came out yesterday, but this isn't going to go up until Monday. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Oh, try to back up. I got a little shawl strap. I think my kid said, maybe it's going to be a strap for a cape. I'm like, I don't think so, but that's a good idea. Because I think this is the correct orientation of the shawl, but I could be wrong. I'm still thinking tassels. If there's tassels on here with yellow, I'm doing it with the accent color. So, yeah, I'm not sure about the cables. Let me know if you're doing that. All right, and that is the shawl. Stephen West, Twist and Turns MKAL, 2022. Yeah, as you can see, this is why I wish I had DPNs, because look at this. That could fit on a DPN, but I don't have size 4 DPNs because I don't like DPNs. But I would like it for that. It's okay. Alrighty, reading. I have been reading a little bit more. I listened to Outlander like probably Tuesday and Wednesday. So I did read a little bit. I'm doing that on audio. I don't even know where I'm at in that. I think I have like 15 hours left. So I really buckled down and just listened to it for like 2 to 3 hours a day. I probably could finish it in a week, 2 weeks. That's okay. Expanse, I think I read 1 or 2 chapters this week. I'm not really loving it. I don't know. I think that's the book I read at night, so I'm not all there. I'm falling asleep. I'm not retaining any information. I am a little lost. And I think that's my problem. I need something that's like fluffy. And if I miss something, it's not a big deal. Yeah, so that's what I'm reading still. Nothing new. I'm in a reading slump. I think I'm starting to get out of it, so. Watching. My husband and I finished Picard season 2. I think I just like the old Star Treks. It seems like all of the new ones that they're making, they just don't do anything for me. This one felt like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s, that Marvel show. I didn't like that one either, and it just felt like that to me. So maybe that's why I didn't like it. It was okay. I mean, I like Patrick Stewart, so I will watch it, but just it wasn't my favorite. I like him on the Next Generation series. That's my thought. We also started The Stand. Oh, that's one that it's a Stephen King book. Apparently, I think it was written in 1978 because my husband was like, "You read this book?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And I'm like, that's kind of like COVID. But I read it in 2018, so it was before COVID when I read it. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, and it's kind of like bringing back. I mean, that was. The Stand is like worse than COVID, but it has the same feel. Anyway, it's okay. It's kind of gory, but it's all right. It's a lot of going back in time, and that's a little confusing for me, but I am still enjoying it. I'm still watching The Walking Dead on my own. Oh, yes, love it. And what else? I watched a few episodes of Grey's Anatomy, season 16. I've also been watching my cartoons. I've watched a couple episodes of Rugrats and Rocko's Modern Life. Oh, brings me back, man. Love it. And that's it for watching. That's it. I guess we'll do stash now. I probably should have done stash first, but... So I got a little story with my stash. So I am on Freckled Whimsies, Yarn of the Month Clubs, DK, and Fingering Weight. Yeah, I signed up for both because I've been loving the DK so much, and I'm like, I'm doing it. But, yeah. So I'm trying just to stick to these 2 skeins per month and try not to buy a lot. I haven't really been in the mood to buy yarn lately, so I don't know what that's about. I guess it's a good thing. My husband's probably appreciative of that. So, she shipped these out at the same time in separate bags because obviously I might cancel one, so she doesn't ship them together. Fine. Not a problem. So I think they were supposed to come on Friday. Yeah, okay, Friday. I get my tracking, both delivered. I'm like, sweet. So I go to the mailbox. There's only one in the box. One in the mailbox. I'm like, where's the other one? It says it was delivered in my mailbox at 2:35 p.m. I'm like, oh no, where'd it go? So then I had the idea. I'm like, I bet it's in my neighbor's mailbox. And I didn't want to be nosy and go over there and look in her mailbox. I mean, she's nice and I haven't had any problems with her. But I know a lot of people have cameras on their doors, and I think she was home at the time, and I didn't want her like, what the heck are you doing in my mailbox? And I didn't want to go to the door and say, hey, I think the mailman put something of mine in your mailbox. Can I go look? Or do you mind if you look for it? And it was like a super awkward moment. So I did not do that. So I'm like, she's nice enough. This happens a lot. I mean, our houses are right next to each other. A lot of the times I get her mail. I go over there and shove it in her mailbox. I don't have any problems doing that, but I have a problem with looking around in there. So I think Friday evening we were watching a movie, and I think it was like 8 or 9 o'clock. The door was knocking. I'm like, who the heck is that? I'm not answering that. I don't know who that is. And then they knocked once and they left, and I was continuing knitting, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if that was our neighbor bringing back my package of yarn. And it was. She left it at my door, and I'm like, oh, thank you, neighbor. Thank you. So all is well now. I guess the mailman was having a rough day. Or his mind was in other places. It was Friday. He was probably like, I'm done for the day. I don't want to do this. So I'm going to show the October Fingering Weight Yarn of the Month Club and DK weight. So if you don't have yours, I think you should by now, but if you don't and you don't want to be spoiled, look away. So I'm going to show the DK weight first. Oh, look at this. There's the colorway name. Oh my word. I love it. And it also comes with the mini. There is no option. It's with the mini. There's no option to not have it with the mini. And the fingering weight one, this is the one that was in my neighbor's mailbox. Green. And there's the tag. Oh my, I love it. So, this is my stash. Oh, I love Freckled Whimsy. I'm going to stay on this until she stops doing it. I have not been disappointed with any of her colors at all. But I'm not picky with color. I love all color, as you can tell with my rainbow scarf and all of my... I don't have a particular color. I mean, I love greens, but I love all colors. So this is my stash. I'm pretty sure that's it for a while because I already got my Rowan minis. Yes, I think I showed those last week. But yeah, that is it. Life stuff, real quick. It's been a little bit of a rough week, a little bit. My husband had another test done yesterday. They're still trying to figure out what's wrong with him. Glasses are on funky. There we go. Let's see, what is it called? Is it, I don't know what it's called. I am not good with medical terms. Is it endoscopy? They took a camera down his throat and looked around in his throat and his stomach. They said that I don't know if he cares if I share this information. Probably shouldn't, but I'm not gonna go into too much. They said everything looked fine. He had some inflammation in some areas. They took some biopsies of certain areas that have been bothering him. It's mostly his throat and his stomach. And we're just waiting for results. They said it might be, but we don't know yet. What is it called? Celiac disease, which is allergy to gluten. But he doesn't have all of the symptoms, so we're not sure if that's what it is. The only symptom, he has a pain in his stomach. We're not going to go into all the other details, but yeah. So we're just waiting to see what the results are. So send your good medical vibes, healing vibes. I'm hoping that it's just like really bad acid reflux. He's been taking medication for it. He says it's better, but not 100%. So I guess we'll wait and see what this test results, and then we'll just go from there. Yeah, so we still don't know what's going on with him, but he's fine for the most part. He's just uncomfortable. Better than he was before he was taking the medication. So that was that. So that was very nerve-wracking for me. I had to drive him to the appointment and home because he cannot drive after that. Yeah. There's nothing like seeing your husband in a hospital bed that really freaked me out. I'm not gonna cry, but it's really scared me. So, yeah, that's that. Not gonna cry. I'm okay. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, goals. I'm gonna finish clue 3 today. Not today. I'm gonna finish it by this weekend. I'm gonna work on those socks. And yeah, and then, yeah, by the time I see you next, clue 4 will be out. Once clue 4 is out, I'm probably just gonna want to finish it and be done, but I don't think I'm gonna I think I'm gonna take more breaks because I'm like, there's no more clues. I don't have to keep up. I just have to finish it at some point. So yeah, that is that. I guess I'll end it here. We're at 34 minutes. I think that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them. If I don't comment to every single one because it feels just a little weird saying, thanks for watching, smiley face. So I heart every comment so that you know that I at least read it If there's a question, I answer it, obviously. I don't know. Did I say what episode this is? I don't think I did. Here we are at the end. It's episode 176. All right. Yeah. Now I'm awkward because I had my spiel and I stopped it with a sidetrack moment. So hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.